Okay, you guys, I'm gonna try this one more time. Every time I get a call, I get cut off. This is Sandra Ayan, your home care provider. Because I'm recording and I'm not live, which I can postpone the phone call unless it's important. I just had lunch, so I gotta take this food off of me because I'm driving. I want to tell you guys about our rights as employees, okay? We pay taxes, we're state employees and we pay taxes. And even if, when we don't pay taxes, it's because we're taking care of our family members, okay? And that's not really good for us not to pay taxes, because I have videos about that where you don't pay taxes, you don't collect taxes. We're entitled to Medicare, we're entitled to Social Security, we qualify for unemployment. But before any of this, we qualify for, we're supposed to be treated with dignity and respect, just like they are, our recipients, okay? There's good recipients, there's bad recipients. I met a young lady at the doctor's office, and I was with Rosemary, and she said, Sandra, I want you. And I said to her, well, here's my card, give me a call. I know people, good people, that I can recommend to you. She goes, no, I want you. Do you straighten hair? And I said to her, let me tell you something. I said, the other day I came to work, and my Rosemary is 80 years old, and she was out there checking the water and the oil, and she sees me come in and she yells at me, hey, do you have any windshield washer fluid? And I said, maybe. What are you doing? Well, I'm checking my oils in my car. I said, maybe. So I went to go check, and I said, why don't you let me do this? You know I could do this for you. Well, I could do it myself too. A very self-independent woman, right? I said, but you know what? I'm her home care provider, and this is the lady that I just met that I'm talking to. I'm her home care provider, and I'm not going to let her do that. And ironing hair for your daughter, which is also a recipient, does not fall under what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'll tell you what, if you build a relationship with your home care provider, there is nothing that your home care provider will not do for you. So Rosemary over here, if she needed to, I bet you that little old lady from Pasadena, she'd be down on her knees changing a tire. Of course, I'm not gonna let her change the tire, so I'll change the tire for her. Or now that I have AAA, because John added me to his AAA. Yay! It's not free, okay? I have to pay for it. But whatever, I got 6 old cars and 1 new one, this one. So I emphasized to her that what's important is having a relationship with your home care provider, okay? Now, why am I doing this video? Because I need you guys to know that you guys have rights. You guys have a choice. Sometimes it seems like we don't have a choice, but we do have a choice, okay? This morning there was a little old man pushing a car with the truck driver. The truck was way too, when I got to work, the truck was too big to come inside and get the car. So of course I parked over, and I was like, okay, let me go help, you know? I can't see my little Opal suffering. So I told the old man, I said, okay, Pops, jump in the driver's seat and you steer. We're gonna push with these big guns of mine. So we start pushing, and I said, how far you have to go? He goes to the front, and I'm like, oh crap, all the way to the front? Okay, too late now. I already volunteered. So now I'm chubby, I'm out of breath. I said, stop, I need a break. Halfway through, and then I caught my breath. I tried to focus, and okay, boys, let's do this again. here we go. We pushed the car all the way out. When we pushed the car all the way out, I shook homeboy's hand and I was like, all right, man, cool. Have a great day. I'm out of here. And then I called John and I told John, he says, what's wrong, Sandra? You sound out of breath. I'm like, yeah, we just pushed the Ford Explorer all the way to the front and we're over here at the visitor. I'm sorry, I'm here already. I'm coming upstairs to get you ready, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Sandra, only you would do something like that. I said, dude, I don't know what to do, man. I can't see that little old man pushing a car. Come on now. Mind you, the tow truck driver told me that he asked his son for help and his son told him, no, I gotta go. He left his dad there. And this is what happens with our elderly people. Their own children, majority of their own children, they just abandon them and leave them alone, you know, and that's not cool. That's not cool at all. But you know what? That son of that father, he has his coming. He's gonna get his. Anyways, so I told John, you know what, man, I can't breathe. I'm out of breath. I need to sit down and smoke a cigarette because I can't breathe. And then he laughed and I was like, I know, John, whatever. The irony of things. Anyways, I finished my cigarette and I came out and I saw this little, there's a lot of home care providers there, and the majority of the people that live where I work at have to be like 60 years old, I think, to qualify to live there. So they're all old, you know. So I went, and there's different nationalities also. So I went in there and I said to, I got out of the car and I go, hi, sweetie, how are you? And I go, is everything okay? And she says, no, I'm tired, my back hurts. I go, why does your back hurt? She says, because, she says, the lady I work for wants me to clean the floors. I go, so what's wrong with sweeping and mopping? She goes, no. She says that in her culture, we're not allowed to use brooms. I brought a broom. She said, no. And then I said to her, what do you mean, no? She says, yeah. She said, no. She says, I have to clean the floors on my hands and knees. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. Who's this little old lady? Who is she? And she says, well, she lives here and here. I go, sweetie, you want me to go talk to her? You want me to go tell her exactly what you can and cannot do? Because that's ridiculous. Tell her to get on her hands and knees and her clean it. Let's see how quickly she does it. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. We're not in her country. Or she says she's Korean. We're here, okay? I go, did you talk to any of her children? She said, yeah, I talked to the daughter, and the daughter said, I'm sorry, that's how you have to do it. I said, no, her daughter, I bet you is half American, and she knows. Why would you let anybody do that to you? Why? For what reason? Oh, hell no. Here you go, sweetie. Here's my business card. Give one to the daughter and tell her that I am your advocate, and that I can instruct her and guide her and tell her what our rights are. Please tell her, here, take the card. She took the card. I said to her, and if her mama wants to talk to me too, give her my card. And I will tell her exactly how we do it in my country, which is this country, okay? Because we have rights. And we are not. So I have no problem getting on my knees and cleaning the floor because I've done it before, okay? But that was my choice. I chose to do it that way. This is not this young lady's choice. So another thing too, because this is an at-will job, remember, I need you guys, and I'm going to pause because I see my lips moving. Okay, there we go. I need you guys to stand up for yourselves. But I told the young lady, there's a problem with this. If I advocate for you, it can go the right way and this woman can change. But because this is an at-will job, this woman can also fire you. Are you prepared for that? Because I am willing to fight for you. She said, you know, let me see what I can do. I go, just talk to her and tell her, you know what, my knees hurt. I can't do it. I'm sorry. If she fires you, then she fired you. But don't do it because you have no choice, because you do have a choice. On top of that, her daughter asked her, this is the home care provider, told her that she wanted a copy of her check stub. I need you to bring me a copy of your check stub. I need you to bring me a copy of your social security number. And I need you to bring me a copy, 2 trucks. Okay, my luck. And this car running real slow. And to top it off, it's a BMW. Come on, dude, step on it. I got a Saturn here. Here, let me get a... People do not know how to drive. San Isidro. No, not yet. Here, let me show you how you look back there with your BMW. Anyways, it doesn't matter what you're driving. It's the skills the driver has, okay? Anyways, I said, and did you give it to her? She says, no, I haven't given it to her yet. Then don't give it to her. You're not supposed to give her any of your personal information. Yes, they may be the employer. Well, she said she wanted it for her record. I don't care what she wants it for. I don't care what she wants it for. You never hand your employment check stubs to anyone other than the government, because they're the ones that want them. AFDC, hello. Welfare Department, hello. Social Security Department, hello. I don't even think the DMV asks you for it, but whatever. I was just thinking government agencies. Okay, forgive me. I told her no. That is violating your rights. She does not need your social security card. She does not need your ID, your driver's license. I'm sorry, sweetie, but have you heard of identity theft? You just gave her everything. The social worker is the one that keeps that internally. And this is the county, and we can fight with the county if they misuse our information. This is a person you don't even know. They're not your employers. They are the ones that are receiving the, mind you, quote, not unquote, because it's quote, taxpayers' dollars, okay? I may be the employee working. This circle goes like this. And I had to tell some of my people because they weren't listening. They didn't understand. They thought they were the boss and they were going to tell me what to do. And to a certain degree, I'll listen to you. But as I mentioned to you guys before, the only ones that tell me what to do are my cars and my man. Which I still love my man, okay? Even though he's not my man, I still love him. James, I love you. But when these people get these services, they're free. Why are they free? Because they're either disabled, they're low income, and they qualify for them. They are free services. You get a free pair of hands and legs. I hope it's not raining over here. So you get hired as an employee. You pay taxes. This is a Medi-Cal funded program, okay? When you pay taxes, you now become a taxpayer. The taxpayer that is paying for them to receive these free services. Can you guys see the full circle? I think the Lion King calls it the circle of life. You need to know your rights, okay? You need to know what you can and cannot do. And you definitely need to know what you're willing to do or not. Do not be like this young lady who feels that she has to get on her knees and clean the floor because in her country, the recipient's country, we don't do it like that. Too bad. But you also have to face the fact that you might lose your job. And if you do lose your job, didn't I just tell you qualify for unemployment? If you're part-time, you qualify for unemployment. Okay? Don't let them do that to you guys. And this is what this video is about. Sometimes the recipient's title of you're the boss gets to their head. But in reality, on Facebook, they have a page for IHSS. I said to them, I made a comment and I said, you know, it's the relationship you have with your employer that matters. They are more concerned with the quality of life now than they are the quantity. And if you have a good relationship with them, like I have a great relationship with mine, then you'll have the job that you like to work at. So comment, like, subscribe, ask me questions, and I will be more than happy to advocate for you. I will be more than happy to teach you and show you, because what they're doing is taking advantage of us. And I don't care. I've been called a maid. I'm cool with that. I'm getting paid. I'm making my money. I'm paying my bills. I'm not asking anybody for anything for free. I'm working for it. And I'm working for it with my head held up high. Proud of my work. 5 miles. So please, you guys, please. Please, please, please. Stand up for yourselves. Fight for your rights. Don't let them do this to you. Have a good day. God bless you guys. I'm going to get cut off. Please keep subscribing. We're almost there.